plains. The best place to build. Remember, the word build is very similar to the word construct. It's a synonym. And remember, construct means you're making something. Okay? So, two different kinds of plains. Plains are areas of flat land. Remember that word flat means just like this, right? No hills, no mountains. It's flat. Just like this, flat. There are two kinds of plains, coastal and river. Okay, so kind number one is coastal. Kind number two is river. Coastal plains are plains that meet with an ocean. And river plains are plains that meet with a river. Okay, so river plains, it's easy to remember, meet with a river, a plain, river. And coastal plains are plains that meet with the ocean. Okay, so this is a picture of a plain. River plains have very rich soil. So they are great for growing lots of crops. Remember that word crops means food, okay? You will find most big cities are located in plains. This is because it's easier to build or construct. Remember that word construct and build are the same. Houses, buildings, roads on nice flat land. So let's recap for a second. Okay? A lot of cities are built on plains because it's easier to build things and it's easier to grow things. Okay? For food, vegetation, plants, things like that. African plains. One of the most famous plains is found in Africa, and it has a nickname of the Serengeti. Okay, so it's pronounced the Serengeti. It is one of the most visited and explored places in Africa, which means so many people go see it and they look around. Explore means to look around and see what's there, right? Blue wildebeest, gazelles, zebras, and buffaloes are the animals most commonly found on this African plain. Okay, so these are elephants right here. Fast fact. Plains can be found on other planets. Mercury has large stretches of plains. Cool. Okay, so let's go back and look at your questions. Okay, so I'm just going to move down. All right, your first question, number one, what are plains? Now remember, you got to restate that question. Okay, so plains are. Now, go back in the text and look. Where does it say what plains are? You're looking for that definition. Okay. So here we are at the text, and it says it right here. Plains are areas of flat land. Okay, so everyone write that down, right? It says it right here. Remember, we always go back in the text. Plains are areas of flat land. So that's your answer to number one. Remember, always help you with number one. Okay, write it down. Okay, number two. Highlight the evidence. Remember, don't worry about the color. You can underline as well if you only have a pencil. What are the two kinds of plains? Okay, so remember, we talked about two different kinds of plains. What are the types of plains? Okay, I want you to go back in the text, right? Go back in the text and highlight the two kinds of plains. Okay, so yours should look like this. Okay, and write a number 2 next to it. A number 2, because that's question number 2. All right, number 3. What do coastal plains meet with? Okay, so that means what the coastal plain is here. What does it meet with on the other side? Okay, So go back in your text, look for the answer, choose one, and move on. So multiple choice answer letter A is rivers, B, mountains, C, lakes, or D, oceans. Now remember, you're looking for coastal plains. Okay, so pause and answer it. Number 4, why are river plains great for growing lots of crops? Now pause. Okay? First thing you have to do is flip the question. So river plains are great for growing lots of crops because. Okay? So everyone write that. River plains are great for growing lots of crops because. Now go back in the text and find why are the plains that are on rivers, why are they great for growing crops like food and plants? Remember we talked about that. Okay, pause and answer it. Okay, number 5. You will find most big blank are located in plains. So what types of places are located in plains? Answer A, cities, B, towns, C, states, or D, capitals. Okay, so pause and answer it. Okay, number 6. Highlight the evidence. What is easier to build on nice flat land? Okay, so find in the text where does it say what is easier to build on nice flat land? And then you write number 6 next to it. You can either underline or if you have the highlighter, write number 6. Okay, number 7. Where is the most famous plain located? So where is it? In what country or place? Okay, A, Asia, B, Africa, C, America, or D, Australia. So pause and pick one. Number 8. Highlight the evidence or underline. What is the nickname of this famous plain? So there's a famous plain we talked about in the text. I want you to go back and highlight or underline what is the nickname of this famous plain. Like, for example, Miss Nark's nickname is Angie. Okay, so what is the nickname of the famous plain we talked about? Pause and highlight in your text. Okay, number 9. What animals are commonly found there? So, there are certain animals you find in a plain, in the Serengeti plain. Hint, you should already know that from number 8. So, what animals are commonly found there? So, the animals that are commonly found there, right, because we're going to restate the question, are what? What are some of them? Okay, pause and find that in the text. And your last question, draw a plain. So, a plain, remember, is flat and usually grassy near a coast or a river. So you may draw that right here. Once you do that, then you're done.